Vauxhall Victor FB, 1961–64. The more cleanly styled FB announced September 14, 1960 ran until 1964 with a substantial improvement regarding rust protection. Quite in contrast to its junky predecessor, it was considered a solidly built, well-proportioned vehicle. It was widely exported, although sales in the U.S. ended after 1961 when Pontiac, Oldsmobile and Buick came up with homegrown compact models of their own, with the all-new GMY platform, North America. Consequently, the FB only achieved sales of 328,000 vehicles by the time it was replaced in 1964. The body styling owed nothing to any US GM influence, the flat front and turtle deck rear resembling some older US Fords. Mechanically, the main change was the option of a 4-speed all-synchro mesh transmission with floor change, but the previously used 3-speed all-synchro column change unit was still fitted as standard. The base FBY engine was also revised with higher compression ratio and revised manifolding, increasing the power output to 49.5 bhp, 37 kilowatts, 50 PS. In September 1963 the engine was enlarged from 1508 to 1594 cc, identified as the FB30. The increased capacity coincided with a further increase in the compression ratio of the standard engine from 8.1 to 1 to 8.5 to 1, reflecting the continuing increase the average octane level of premium grade fuel, on which the Victor unit had by now standardized, offered in the UK, now to 97 Romanian lei. 1963 was also the year when front disc brakes with larger 14N, 360mm, wheels became an option. Models with the larger engine had a revised frontal treatment with a block-style grille element and revised parking lights at either lower extreme of the grille. A vinyl-covered bench front seat was standard on the base model and Super Victor, but individual seats were standard on the Deluxe and optional on the lower-priced cars. Other options included a heater, fog lamps, radio, screen washers, reversing light and seat belts. A 1508cc Super version was tested by the British magazine The Motor in 1961 and was found to have a top speed of 76.2 miles per hour, 122.6 kilometers per hour, and could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour, 97 kilometers per hour, in 22.6 seconds. A fuel consumption of 32.2 miles per imperial gallon, 8.8 liters/100 kilometers, 26.8 miles per gallon US, was recorded. The test car cost £798 including taxes of £251. A sporty derivative, the VX4/90, announced separately in mid-October 1961 was also available. It was fitted with a twin carburetor, a taller alloy head, high compression expansion controlled pistons, and an I-Trident N19B steel crankshaft engine giving 71 bhp, 53 kilowatts, 72 PS, and servo-assisted disc brakes, same as Cresta brakes, on the front wheels. Externally the car was distinguished from the standard car by a colored stripe down the side, revised grille and larger taillight clusters. These cosmetic features were essentially similar to the Canadian market-only Envoy models. The VX4/90 was available only in saloon form with 4-speed, GM Opel, all-synchro gearbox, Lockheed front disc brakes, 14-inch wheels, front individual, bucket seats, full instrumentation including mechanically driven, from the distributor, tachometer and heater. The VX4/90 FBX engine also was upgraded to the FB31, the larger bore size giving 1595 cc, 97 cubic inches. With a change in rear axle ratio from 4.125 to 3.9, the VX490 could now easily exceed 90 miles per hour. General Motors New Zealand assembled the Victor FB sedan line in New Zealand, in super form with column shift manual. Wagons, deluxe sedans and the VX4/90 were rare imports, many under the no remittance, no overseas exchange, deposit scheme available to consumers at the time. The Kiwi models were facelifted for 1964 but did not get the revised rear license plate surround introduced in the UK market.